let's go to the mountain. Yeah. Tedi ganja. Namaste, namaskar. Acha, 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 acha. Can't put cheese. Wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up.
And we are back. Welcome back, goons. You're watching Explore the Weird. Hey, you made it to another live stream. Live streams are a little bit different than the normal content I do on this channel. Live streams, I react to the live chat, which is part of the live stream. Live streams are a little bit longer form. If that's not you, you don't like me talking a lot, you don't like me reacting to the live chat, click away. There's plenty of other videos on this channel, including Season 1, which is longer form, and Season 2, which is shorter form. And now we have a Season 3, plus a new thing we started, live stream edits. These are all playlists on the channel and a new format, Goon Files, another playlist on the. We are expanding this as much as we can. Hey, trying to work with the algorithm. I appreciate you clicking on the video. The way it works, we watch the video for its entirety. At the end, I react. If you want to react alongside me, start typing before the video even ends. And if you're watching the recording, let's have that discussion in the comments down below. That is it. Let's get right into it. Oh boy. Oh boy.
How Earth's rarest horse, once extinct in the wild, so it got me excited.
Oh yeah,
ended up on a Colorado ranch.
Boom!
He gets a banger
deal.
of a deal, $1,300
on this mule pound, and then the mule starts maybe not acting so mule-like.
Okay,
and for some reason, I don't know why, they decided to do some DNA testing on this mule.
He probably wasn't doing his job.
Turns out it's Przewalski's horse.
Whoa!
So this is where my mind is just blown. So this horse that looks very unique, does look very mulish.
Yeah.
That is from like China and doesn't exist in the wild. Now just came out of a fucking mule pound in Colorado. I'm so confused. What happened and how?
It's very confusing because like this would have to be born from two other of this highly endangered animal.
I mean, sounds like something got loose somewhere. I'm not sure I'm buying the rhetoric here that the endangered species. Then again, they find endangered species all the time, and then scientists are like, we haven't seen this thing in 93 years. Like, it's amazing. And then it's actually quite cool when you see one of those endangered species, because it gives you that hope that that species is somewhere out there. But at the same time, 100% they doing the cloning right in those labs, and then sometimes those things are escaping, and then boom, Bigfoot. Interesting. Very interesting. So they found the horse. Huh. The horses we have over time weren't the real horses. Now we got the horses. Oh boy, what's going on, goons? Let's check in with the live chat. Hey, nice to see a Blue Rose in the building. Sup, Teddy, Emily, Goonlings, and Triple Cheese. Love to see it. Hey, Teddy. Hey, Goons. Triple Cheese. Stu, bright and early. Not napping this time. Let's go. Let's go. Lisa. Lisa got the tingle. The tingles are flying today. Love to see it. Love to see the Goons. Kevin, what's going on? What's going on? Cody. Yay. A reason to live. Let's go. A reason to live. Wait, a reason to live? It better not be a reason to live. You were living regardless of this live. Here, I guess. But then again, thanks for rendering me in your timeline. I appreciate you, Cody, all the time. Man, looks like all kinds of cool kids already here. This is gonna rock. Let's go. Hey, it rocks every time. I appreciate all the goons. Cool. Y'all are royals now. Blue Rose wearing that crown again matches your outfit. Oh, we got the crown thing. Oh yes, I forgot to refresh the videos. I had to go refresh the videos because otherwise it doesn't stop, and then it's a whole thing. We have a plugin that stops the videos. Otherwise, it just keeps looping, and it's a thing. We're occupying ourselves. And Teddy can't hear. He needs to clean that earwax. I was cleaning some wax. Man, that wax be sticky, man. What is this? Like the only alcohol gets out of it. Isopropyl. Sorry. Talking two different waxes. Teddy had a tissue. Wait, what? Don't worry, Ant stole my crown yesterday. I'm not ready for the week, but I'm ready for more Explore the Weird. Let's go. Today will be my day. Blue Teddy is secretly eating more Tedibles. Man, the Tedibles are in the works. I can't wait. I can't wait till we figure it out. I gooned last night and hate myself for it, but I'm remaining strong this time. Hey, there's nothing wrong with gooning. You do all the goon things. Hey. They wouldn't make it a thing if it was bad to do. I love the Goon Files. Nikita is a boss. Man, Nikita is really powering through because we've been getting mixed feedback with the Call of Duty footage in there. But now more and more channels are incorporating gameplay footage into their narration and commentary. So I'm like, bro, I think this is the step in the right direction. And slowly the views are going up. When we first started the Goon Files, the videos were right around like 300 views, and now we're sitting around 700-ish for most of the Goon File videos. So we know it's improving, just like how the reactions caught up with views. I'm hoping the same thing happens with the new format, but let's see. Yep, he ate a Tedible. Yeah, what do you mean? It isn't no nut. It's not November. It's not November. You stop it. This is the time you do it. Man, that guy's a guy. I giggled so hard. Welcome to the Goon Files. That was beautiful. Yes, I already liked every video. I appreciate you, Goon Files. That's a great title. It's a day 2. Why? What are you trying to do? Are you trying to like give a donation? Though I have heard that people get close to $50 minimum per donation. So if that's what you're trying to do, and you got to retain, because I think you need to retain 3 days before that donation. Hell, bro, I'm considering. It's like, dude, I don't want to risk it again. I kind of want to make sure my next. Never mind. YouTube would probably be a B if he did that. Would be rad. Cody, have you watched The Crow from? No, this is on my list. This is on my list too, but I'm assuming Cody has. Yeah, bro, The Crow is awesome, amazing. Give me the crown. Not taking it. Ants, what's going on? How you doing, Ants? Nice to see you. Indigo in the building, feeling that tingle. I might need some for. Hey, what are you doing? An axe? What do you need? There's many ways to get rid of that wood. I'm going BME pain. Never mind. What's going on, Warren? What's going on? Nice to see you. Welcome.
You've been listening to the wrong music because the right sound can actually rewire your brain. So there's something called binaural beats, which is when you listen to 2 slightly different frequencies in each ear, like 440 Hz in one ear and 444 Hz in your other ear. And when that happens, your brain doesn't hear 2 tones, but it creates a new one, in this case 4 Hz. And that internal beat triggers a phenomenon in neuroscience known as entrainment, where your brain adjusts its own electrical activity to match the frequency of the binaural beat. And for Hz in this example, that's the theta state, which is where you go with your meditation, hypnosis, or healing. You spend pretty much almost no time there naturally, but with sound, you can train your brain to go there easily. One peak focus instead, try 40 Hz, that's gamma, the brainwave state of elite performance, the state of athletes and monks. But here's the catch. Most binaural beats online don't actually work because they're layered with music or noise, and what you need is pure tones, clean, raw frequencies. That's very important. And when you do listen, make sure you close your eyes, make your body still, and treat it like a meditation. Because sound won't change your brain unless you're willing to get still enough to feel it. So stop letting brainless modern music fry your neurons and start using sound to unlock your mind.
Yo, a young Teddy did this before Explore the Weird Teddy. I just never put 2 and 2 together. I was just like, what? You can feel like you're on blah, 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 blah. If I just listen to this thing with headphones on, and I would like listen to these like random beats going off. And it was like this MIT program that they had files that, hey, if you wanted to feel like you were under the influence of something, you listen to this thing for X amount of minutes. And then after you get out of the state, you feel like you're on that thing. And I wanted to try it. And it actually did feel like that. So when he talks about these different frequencies, I can relate myself to that time period of that young Teddy. And I'm like, bro, that was a thing even back then. That was like young Teddy things, and I'm assuming that has improved like anything. So now these new beats and frequencies that are coming out that they've tuned into, because I'm a believer you listen to all the frequencies. There's no such thing as, hey, one frequency bad, one frequency good. All frequencies are vibrant. Let's listen to all the high frequencies and low frequencies. Hey, I'm going up and down. Regardless, so I think it is a thing. I think this is a thing, and I think it is something that helps potentially unlock other parts of your consciousness because it definitely gave me a feeling of euphoria when I did listen to those things. And I would just put on headphones or earbuds and just like, headphones worked a lot better, but like you would just listen and then like come out of it. I don't know if it was like meditation. I don't even know, but I am feeling what this guy said. Oh boy. Oh boy. Let's check in with the chat. Give me the crown. Yo, these guys are going crazy. Where are the crowns over here? Yo, Ant's in the house. Let's go. No, Ant stole my crown. There we go. Snap, crown thief. Say indigo. Oops, sauce too. My cranium is. Yes, it is. All blue ants. What's going on? If I'm not wearing a crown, I'm wearing a cheese hat. Then like Joe, you know the new Joe's stuff that he's been doing has been like a little weird. It's all like OnlyFans models and like what the weird stuff that they do. And I want him to go back to like the conspiracy Cheesehead Joe, because the new Cheesehead Joe posts are kind of off. I've been getting a little bit in his algorithm, but I have to skip away because it's not going to be YouTube friendly, because he's like talking about like this person did this person as in like goon and stuff. And I'm like, bro, I don't know. I ain't feeling this. This is not acceptable. But I'm not going to shame. Still follow him to this day. Dang, we talking about... Wait, what? You have forsaken me. Why have you forsaken me? In your... What is that from? Why have I heard... What is that from? Is that a song? I don't even know. It sounds so familiar. It's that's gonna kill me. I'm gonna keep humming that till I remember. I'll stop talking. You stop it. Hemisphere syncing is a great way to do meditation. Is that a thing? Use those beats all the time back in the day and nothing magical happens. No, why not? Yo, were you in tune? Was there noise? Did you like really try, or were you skeptical? Because I was skeptical at first, and then I really tuned in, and then boom. Teresa, daily vibes. What's going on? I am doing well. How are you? Transcendental meditation. That's the one. Oh, that sounds cool. Peace. Hey, Joe's been on a... Yes, he has. He did become a goon, so, maybe he just took the other version of it. The Triple G for leaders. What's going on for life? Nice to see you, Lazy Shaman. Are we working? What's going on? Are you on a break? Seen it because I only see TikToks and stuff from your channel, even for the last time in my life. No, you stop it. There's no such thing as last time. You do it as many times. Hey, you're a goon. You do it as many times as you want. There's no such thing. Unless you're giving a donation, don't worry about it. Unless you're doing it for a medical reason, don't worry about it. Hey, get all the relief you need. Be as happy as you want. Don't be mad. Get glad. We need the dope. Nope. Where is dope? You're right. Sorry. Big bad boohoo. Wait, what's big toxicity? What is happening here? Just got off driving home. Let's go. He just got off. Yeah, listening with no music and meditation before sleep. No enlightenment for me. Close to the Crusades, the battle of decisions. Yes. What if people spit on the ground? Disruptful when I walk by. I feel the negativity, but I understand envy even though I have less. But what if they're spitting on the ground to water the plants? You don't know. That spit be 99% water. What's going on? Rain's in the building. Hey, I've been getting footage from this guy, and this is the guy that gave us the idea of using that Call of Duty footage for our goon files, and he's coming up with some more great ideas that he wants to try out. Do look out for content from Rain as well. He's right now focused in on a gaming channel, but I'm telling you, this guy's emerging. He's got ideas. I've seen the things. What's going on, Rain? Nice to see you. But you will see his content. He's been giving us his footage, and we've been using his Call of Duty footage in our new goon files. So once you guys see that, you'll see some of Rain's footage. My energy don't lie. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Dude, your energy is in sync, and we are feeling it. We are vibing with you. Let's go. It's Raza on my other account. I know you. It is Raza. What's going on, Raza? Appreciate you.
Trader Joe's is a fake healthy place.
Facts.
They actually have these like frozen, I've seen it on TikTok actually. They have these frozen TV dinners and like these burgers that are really like, they don't biodegrade at all. And like a lot of other foods that, and that's the thing, like Trader Joe's, they actually have their own in-house manufacturer. So that's another
Talk
thing.
about it, because you notice the shit you find at Trader Joe's, you can't find at Whole Foods. You can't find at Sprouts.
Right.
There's a reason for that.
Right. So being that they have their own in-house, they can kind of control their own, you know, like what they put in it, what they take out, like how much ingredients and all that stuff.
What the
So that's what I'm saying. So like, are we going to get so far down the road to where we're not even eating real food, which I don't think we are at this point.
All right, first and foremost, this guy's misinformed. Trader Joe's literally uses the same manufacturers as everyone else. They just do different marketings. They're not building a new Trader Joe's factory. Why do I know this? Because I've seen the research. Plus, I've watched the Shane Dawson. What's the guy's name? The guy that did the cat or something. Regardless, that guy did a documentary on it. They 100% just reuse the same manufacturers. There's no Trader Joe's warehouse. Don't be falling for that fake marketing gimmick. As far as the food being fake or real, this is something I continue to battle. In my mind, the food that I eat is healthy poison. I'm putting it into my body and I'm healthy. That's it. That's it. Doesn't matter whether it's real. Doesn't matter whether it's fake. Hey, in my timeline, it's healthy poison. Keep eating the healthy poison. That's it. That's it. It's not a thing unless I'm growing it right from my garden. Started the garden back up again. We got 3 tomato plants. We got cucumber, zucchini, squash. We got a lot of things growing. We're probably going to have to keep that. Start the fertilizer stuff and everything. But yeah, don't believe in many of the things. And then I'm like, yeah, I'm growing the food, but then the seeds that I got the food from, they're already GMO'd or bioengineered already. So it's already fake right from the very start. You can't even get to the real. And then when you get to the real, you find out the real has seeds. And it's very rare that people sell stuff that has seeds in the groceries. Then you start going to the farmers markets. Then you find out that the farmers are also getting the seeds right from the... All right, interesting. Very interesting. I told you I battle. Healthy poison. Healthy poison. Let's check in with the chat. Oh boy. Just letting the other goons know. Yes, you're completely fine, dude. The goonergy is real. Absolutely. Clint Eastwood would pull out his big... Wait, does Clint Eastwood have a big pistol? I don't know. And you are welcome, brother. I appreciate you, dude. Damn, Teddy. There you go. Sell Goonlock like bags with your logo. Goonlock like bags. Hey, Goonlock, is your stuff smelling up in the house? Do you need to hide your scent? Get Goonlock. Goonlock skunk bags right now. $3.99. Get a buy in bulk and save even more. 20 for $13. Oh boy. Wait, why $3.99? Should have been $4.20, Teddy. Damn it. I'm so dumb. I want to eat corn dogs and pancakes. Bro, I love corn dogs, but I can't eat corn dogs at fairs because the corn dogs they sell at fairs are made with beef and I can't eat beef. So I have to eat the freezer version, which is like, yo, we make this with chicken and pork. And I'm like, hey, well, it's okay. But it's not the same. Healthy poison. I wore boots earlier. The respect I got was insane. I also had the focused face. Dude, that is awesome. The boots change. It's kind of like when girls wear high heels, it's like men wearing boots or like men wearing cowboy hats or men wearing actually you're Native American. Even when I have mad respect when they come out in Native American garb. Actually, I don't even know. I guess it's Sioux. You're part of the Sioux tribe. I don't know if Native American is the right word. You're part of the Sioux tribe, if you got garb that you can wear in there, dude, that mad respect, bro. Yo, what is happening? Big bad boohoo. Check out the pyramids. We're the land of Chem. What is this? Is this a documentary? I'm gonna write this down. I will check this out, sir. What the heck? Where's all my pens? All I got is Sharpies, permanent marker. All right, here we go. Where is this? Oh, this is when I went to the link. See, I go places. Las Vegas. So I'm gonna write this down. I will check it out, sir. It is Pyramids, Land of Chem. Cool. I appreciate you. Thank you for the donation. We are going to use this to get you more content. That's literally all we do. What's going on, Lana? Nice to see you. The real seeds belong to the elite. Yeah, the elites are the ones that have those private gardens making all the things. And I'm like, yo, how do I get access? Come get your crown, Stu. My fingers are tired. Bayer made chemicals for the Germans, and Monsanto made them for the West in the wars. And that's why I continue to eat dandelions, because, hey, why are they trying to get rid of them? They know something. Oh man, someone was telling me they used to have like dandelion flavored everything, and I'm like, dude, I kind of want to try like dandelion flavored Jello. Is that weird? Like, someone, who was it? Lisa was talking about like Jello salad yesterday, and then like started spiraling after that, and I'm like, bro, imagine dandelion Jello, and I'm like, yeah. I don't even know what dandelions taste like. Is it a sweet? Is it sweet? Is it sour? Is it like a Sour Patch Kid? I have many questions. The Sioux tribes live in the courthouses. The Suit tribes, sorry. Yes, they do. Sharpies are pretty cool. I thought it was Comet. My tribes are in the middle of North and South Dakota. Okay, I see. The spiraling is strong in Teddy today. You know how it is. You know how it is. It's weird that the pyramids are technically octagons. Yeah, they're not actually pyramids. They have 8 faces.
Would you like to apologize?
No. She's the greatest player, the female player that ever lived. Then the lady said to me, I don't remember which one, but she said, why did you say woman? Why don't you just say the greatest, tennis player that ever lived?
For me, tennis and men's tennis and women's tennis are completely almost 2 separate sports. So I'm like, if I were to play Andy Murray, I would lose 6-0, 6-0 in 5 to 6 minutes, maybe 10 minutes, because no, it's true. It's true. It's a completely different sport. The men are a lot faster, and they serve harder, they hit harder. It's just a different game, and I love to play women's tennis, and I only want to play girls because I don't want to be embarrassed.
Wait, what the hell? The guy at the bottom did nothing for this, unless he edited it. But okay, cool. Very, very interesting. This is already something I kind of knew. I have a bunch of friends that are really into tennis, and they've told me the stories of the Williams sisters and how they practice with men as well, but they don't practice with the top tier men, because I guess it is something they did try. They attempted it, and what ended up happening was the men won every time. So now they play like the top 200 tier men. That's around the skill level of what the women can compete at. And then that's how they continue to make their improvements. But even I watched Richards, the one with Will Smith, where he talked about raising the girls, and even that sheds light on how they embrace tennis as well. So mad respect to any people that devote their life to sports, regardless of the amount of time that they get to participate in that sport. It takes a lot on your body, and you have to understand where your skill level's at. And it's basically like ego lifting. You don't want to ego lift in sports as well, and Serena knows her limits. She knows where she's at, and that's nice to see. That's nice to see. Wait, this is Serena, right? Yeah, I'm sorry. Regardless, amazing. Glad to know that there are people that are self-aware like this. Never been, but I own land. Let's go. Owning land is like, hey, you're top tier, bro. You're top tier. It's weird. Oh, sorry, I read this. YouTube, the Land of Chem. Oh, okay, cool. Let me check this out. The Land of Chem, YouTube. The land. I literally just wrote this down too. The theory presented. Yo, 60K something subs, bro. Man, this guy's flying. What am I? Oh man, I'm only 4 videos deep and in 25 minutes. Oh my god, I'm spiraling real hard. What is happening? So I think this is the channel, the Land of Chem. What do these guys do? Let's see. Oh, we got some premieres. Oh man, this guy edits days out and releases stuff. Alchemist members only. Industrial chemical process units at the Step Pyramid complex. Dude, he's like really this guy's really in Egypt, huh? Exclusive special permission access inside. Dude, a month ago. Episode 155. The Unfinished Obelisk. Sunday site visit. Man, he's really in. Oh man, this seems cool. Yo, thanks for sharing this, bro. Here's there. Dandelion tastes like schnoz. What is schnozberry? I've never had schnozberries. You get dumbfounded. I've never had schnozberries. The women's tennis have better outfits. So do the volleyball too. Women's volleyball much better than men's volleyball. I guarantee you this is true. Functions. Guy in the bottom was useless. Yeah, that's what I was saying. Why is the guys in the bottom always useless, bro? Why are there guys in? Sorry, I have a tennis, but I don't play tennis. Wait. Then again, I have skateboard shoes and I don't skateboard anymore, so it's fine. It's comfortable. Yeah, exactly. I got you. What's wrong? I'm not King Teddy yet. Yo, don't worry about the crowd. You're always king. Volleyball has better uniforms. Yo, hello, Pat. Pat, what's going on? Nice to see you. Always a pleasure. Never getting notifications. I let them know you're in the Telegram, Pat. You know. You get the notification from Telegram. Cool stuff. Oh, Goon Lord. I've seen. Yeah, I have as well. Do you own mineral rights or land? Because government deems land ownership way differently. Wait, what's mineral rights versus land ownership? Wouldn't that be the same if you had minerals on your land? Wouldn't you own the minerals on your land too? I know they're trying to go for the water.
Story of James Churchward that ends up with this discovery of an ancient map. Tell people what this is about.
It's the only map that we have today that really exists from the ancient world. In 1901, he was traveling along and he was doing some work on one of these libraries, and he broke through a wall that had been sealed up next to this cave. So he peers through, he pushes the rubble away, and he comes in and he enters a library that had not been seen for 800 years. He finds writings and ancient text from all over the world, but one in particular catches his attention. One of them is a map. So that Atlantis is shown there, and it shows it as existing at the time, meaning the map was created when Atlantis was around. But in the wording, it says that it was submerged. It was already disappearing into the ocean. So if we want to imagine that we have almost nothing left from Atlantis, that actually gives a pretty strong evidence in some ways to say that may be the remnants of all that's really left of that civilization.
Nah, get out of here. They've been looking for Atlantis forever, bro. They still haven't found it. Once we find it, that's when we unlock all the powers. That's when we unlock the reset. That's when we're like, you weren't supposed to find it. I don't know. Something's going to happen. It feels like something's going to happen real soon. So either we get a visit, or like they tried to do the Project Blue Book or Blue Beam. They try to do some kind of like holographic like projection up there and really try to confuse us. They tried to like get us to band together on one event that just like does a thing, and then we're all like, oh man, we all got to focus in on the event, and then we're all distracted. I'm sorry. What was this about? Atlantis? They found Atlantis? Oh, cool story, bro. I believe it. I'll believe it when you freaking show me the things. Do you know how many people have been searching for Atlantis? It's just like me looking for Amelia Earhart. I don't know where she is, but supposedly that she did make it to that island, and then they ate her. Sorry. R.I.P. legend. R.I.P. They're just gonna keep getting lower and lower. That's what they say. Afghanistan is fun to say. Is that a thing? Afghanistan? Is Afghanistan? Am I saying a thing? What's happening here? House in the house. Pat's in the house. Pat in the moment, his house, cool stuff. Oh, I get chats reloading. Sorry there. Since I own land, that technically means makes me a lord on paper. Let's go. First, we should call you Lord Firstborn Son, Crow Ghost. A Goon Lord. Wait a second. Goon Lord. Oh. I've seen. Yes. I'm sorry. The comments are reloading. You guys are typing like crazy. It seems like Teddy, you aren't allowed in my bunker. Wait, how do I get rejected? Come on now. I'm the one that says yay. I own a ranch. Let's go. Love that. Love to hear that. Yo, Donovan, what's going on? Yo, Teddy and Goons, late to the live, but glad to be here. I appreciate you being here, Donovan. Always a pleasure checking in when I see you checking in. Part of Florida used to be Africa. Saw a special on it. I guess it goes back to Pangea times. Oh, okay. So all the Africans are actually Floridians. Oh, it changes everything. We should be calling them Floridian Americans. Sorry. Give me back my stapler. What the hell? Yeah, I'm going to need you to go ahead and come in on Sunday. What is happening here?
Dude, we got him. We got him, man. Look, I got some videos to show y'all. It's going to blow your mind. What on earth is this right here? Hold on. That ain't nothing, man. Explain this right here, man. Why is that plane making that little line? Why is that plane not? I'll wait. Now, hold on. If you look right here, there's another one that's making like a disappearing line. How is he doing that? What's he got, some kind of magic wand or something? I mean, really and truly. Hold on. Got another one. This might be the one where they get hit by this plane, dude. I mean, really, hold on one second. I can't remember or not. Dude, this is wild. What on earth is that? Somebody tell me, what is that? What is it? Why? And you got homeboy right here, man. This plane flew over earlier. Look at that right there. Look how thin it was. You know what I'm saying? Then it's huge. Why does it do that? What causes that? It's all the questions we have, you know what I'm saying? Here it is right here. Look, same thing, disappearing. Why is that disappearing? Why is that not disappearing? Explain to me. I'll wait. Is it the altitude is what you're going to say? I'm sure that's what you're going to say.
I don't know. Personally, don't care. Ignorance is bliss. They're spraying us with so many things. Like, you think I'm worried about the planes, bro? The planes are already deteriorating. They're already breaking down. Like, this is the least of my worries right now. Cool, but good to know. Who's gonna explain it to them and be like, buddy, what are you gonna do? Go up there and make it so that like it doesn't affect you? No, they've been spraying you for years. They've been doing this, and they just keep adding more and more chemicals to it. And now it's even in our water. They're like giving all kinds of prescription pills to all these people, and they keep urinating it back into the water that we're drinking, and those things aren't being taken out of the water, so we just keep taking the same things, and that's why everyone's hormones are all over the place, right? Sure. Spiraling. So imagine all the things that they're spraying then. Yeah. Spiraling. I know a guy with land we can go to when really? Is he close to your thing? Squires, I need me a jester. I can be a jester. Yeah, I did. The jesters were the closest to the king. Yeah, I'm gonna need you to go. I'm sorry. Bite me, Stu. Yeah, Stu, it sure seems like it. Floridians are a whole overspecies. I jest. He's not a farmer. Not wrong though, technically. Like straight chicken in a can. I eat too much protein. Well, that's good. You can keep the animals away. You just pee around all the things, and then boom, they stay away. Though some dogs may start questioning your authority and then pee on the spot that you peed on, and then that creates a whole thing. But at least there's pee somewhere. So sometimes farmers use fox urine to keep animals out of their crops. It's a thing I heard, and it's not like they go grab the fox and like they like, make the fox pee and they collect it. No, they like collect the pee in a different facility, and they dry it out, and they use dried fox urine as a pest deterrent of crops. I'm sorry, why am I telling you this? Oh yeah, this started from this. Sorry. Okay, cool. Everything's fine. Reset in post. We all feel it like animals. No tsunamis are coming. Yeah, we're gonna know when the reset happens. We're all gonna know. Been in Florida for 30 years. There's a few different species down here, bro. I just want to find the mermaids. Yeah, quite a few down here for sure, ladies and gentlemen. Wait, blue roses in Florida too? Oh snap! Where I live, I got hit hard the other day. I got a sore throat real bad. Oh snap! Hopefully you're feeling better today. We use Krogos to scare off the tracks. That's why I only drink tap water. Free medication. Yes, that's it. That's the thinking, Brody. That's the thinking. I can't leave for some reason. I mark my territory. Exactly. But what does the fox say? Bing, 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 bing. Congrats, Kevin, because if you don't get out, it sucks you back in. It's like the bubble. You never leave the bubble. It just brings you closer and closer. Yes. Whoever sends Teddy the most. Wait, don't send me any. I don't need this. I have a garden already. I'm gonna just pee around it. No, never mind. Is it one fox that they make me over and over, or are they like a whole? No. There's like a thing of like they're trying to also make fox animals and pets, right? So they have like generations of foxes that they've collected, and they say.
You want to hear something really fascinating?
Sure.
When you look at the legend of Noah's Ark and the flood, I'm not suggesting that there was a flood that covered every mountain on Earth, and nor am I suggesting that there was a boat that housed every species of animal on Earth. However, if Noah's Ark existed, many believe that it was crashed onto Mount Ararat, which is also in Turkey. And something fascinating is that in the Bible, in Genesis 8:20, some of the first verses after Noah emerged from the flood, is that he was said to have constructed an altar to the Lord where he sacrificed some of every clean animal and some of every clean bird. Göbekli Tepe is in Turkey. Every single one of those pillars annotates animals. And some have suggested that it could be Noah's altar. Now, that could be one reason why they won't want to excavate it, is because Turkey is an Islamic country, and if there was some Christian religious belief that was corroborated, they might not want that to happen.
But the entire story, if it was true, then would not even have anything to do with the religion as a whole, right? You're just finding historical things, and like just because you call it Noah doesn't mean the person automatically becomes a Noah. It could just be a story that we need to unearth, and that's why we need to excavate to confirm our findings. But they won't let us do that because that's it. Yeah, I feel like this guy could be onto something, actually, because I do believe the story of Noah is a passed down story of the real events that did happen. I'm not denying any flood event. I'm not denying any religion. And this is not a religious channel, and I'm not here to push any religious agenda onto you. I'm simply reacting to this content. So, like, thinking out loud, I personally am not a denier of the events. I feel like every culture has a different story of Noah, different names, but it's relatively the same thing of a individual that gathers animals and has this thing of a flood coming, and no one else believes him, and he gathers the animals and he ends up being right, and he's rewarded. And it turns into a whole thing. But where that is, it's just like the Atlantis thing. Could be anywhere. Could be anywhere. Could be Göbekli Tepe, or it could be Egypt. You don't know. Interesting. How did the chat just turn into P chat? What is going on here? He be floating. Sending a gallon right now. You stop it. I don't need a gallon. This guy knows my address. He may actually send it. Man, either film videos or watch Teddy. Oh, well, no one watches my channel anyway. He's low. Handstand man, what's going on? Nice to see you. I use human dinosaurs chase me. I believe you. I'm not suggesting this, but this. Bro, he flat out was like, I don't believe in Noah, but like this. And I'm like, bro, you believe in Noah then. This is way too potent for your nose. Yeah, I believe it. I believe most people's is. The more pungent, the better, probably. Means your kidneys are working. Whoa, just got a full balloon. Full balloon of what? Number one again. She stole it from us. No. Oh, well, number one, the crown. People stealing the crown. This kills me every time. The apologies for maybe slightly even barely offending someone and their beliefs. Love it. Yo, I had this recently. How one of our goons, Traveling Tarot, got sent me a note saying that one of the videos I reacted to was like Trump propaganda, and I'm like, oh my god, I don't even do that. I'm not even trying to push any agenda, but she took it in that way. I responded to her, but she didn't respond back. I think we lost her now. Oh. If all the goons send Teddy, he can make him out. What is happening? How did this good channel though? Thank you. I appreciate you, handstand man. And good channel for you too. Love to see the handstands. Volcanoes indeed. Love volcanoes.
There's an experiment called the Lines Experiment with Dr. Solomon Ash. You're a volunteered experiment. There's like 15 people in the room. Everybody else but you is in on the experiment. They show you these lines, 3 lines on one page, and they show one page that has 1 line on it. So which line on this page is equal to this line over here? Obviously, on the target line, you're going to pick C. Right. Right? I mean, that's glaringly obvious. Dr. Ash is doing this conformity experiment. These other people in the room all go before you, and everybody in the room, one at a time, says A, 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 A. And it gets around to the person, and this was almost 100%. 100% of the people in the experiment would say A. The truth is right in front of their face, and they would go with the group because the group did it. The group is telling them what to choose. If you think of the way that social media manipulates our brain, it falsifies a tribal agreement, and it makes us say A. Right. So we're willing to ignore everything that we see because we're seeing a tribe say that something else is happening. Okay. So it'll override our brain. Our brains are not capable of overcoming this technology. We don't have a firewall. And technology has outpaced our brain's ability to adapt to it. If I can get you to think that most of your tribal members agree to X, then most people, like 90% of people, will say, okay, X is true.
That is crazy. It kind of reminds me of herd immunity type stuff. They convince 70% of the population it's okay then. That is crazy. That is crazy. This is a true experiment that someone actually applied and it worked. That is crazy. You can just convince anybody, even if it's the most obvious answer is right there in front of your face, to pick the wrong answer because 100 people pick the wrong answer. I'm a goon. I would be the one person that would be like, nah, it is C. You know, I assume most goons would be like that. We don't conform. We're not going to follow that mainstream narrative. We know. And if there is a mainstream narrative, maybe I follow it for a little bit, but I know I'm self-aware. We're goons. We do the things. It's all good. Interesting. This is interesting to know. Cool. Yo, what? Teresa Daily Vibes. Let's go. We have another member in the chat. Hey, Teresa, you get access to videos earlier than the regular goons. Hey, the member goons get videos first. And you also have members only giveaway. Someone told me I didn't pick a winner for the last members only giveaway. I am going to pick a winner and I will send a message. I totally forgot about that as I was doing the traveling and stuff. Is Spammed Ham your actual channel? Spammed Ham? I watched Slapped Ham. Yeah, I watched Slapped Ham too. Or Spammed Ham. Wait, what? It's criminal what they are doing there at Göbekli Tepe and what they're doing at the pyramids as well. They won't let us excavate the pyramids to go see what these pillars are underneath so we can turn the freaking pyramids on. Handstand Man is my channel. Let's go. This guy is a good expert on psyops. Dude, you know this guy? Man, he was really good. That was a really cool thing. That is crazy, right, Rain? Like that you can just convince. But I was telling you that, oh my God, me and Rain were having this conversation. I watched this, dude, I hop timelines. The Emily that I'm with right now does not remember watching this with me. But I strictly remember watching this. Netflix push series. I think it was this Darren Brown push. So I watched this series on wait 1 second. I want to make sure it doesn't show anything else. Actually, let's do IMDb. That's safer. IMDb. Okay. So I come from a timeline where I watched this series called The Push. It's a Netflix special that tests human compliance is life or death. Nathan, for you. So this is on Netflix. It's called Darren Brown's The Push, right? And literally what it is back in 2016, like right when Emily and I, around the time we first started dating. No, wait. That was, my timelines are way off. This is quite after. This is like what, 4 years out of college, maybe. I forget. But I strictly remember watching this thing, and it was the craziest series that I've ever seen. And what it was it was trying to convince an ordinary person to push somebody off and commit murder, right? And they were like, I can do this. I can convince any ordinary person to just push the person off. The craziest part, spoiler alert if you're gonna watch this, but the craziest part at the end of the thing, you find out that they did the experiment already like this many times, and they only show you this one outcome. And then you find out it's like, dude, you literally, what we just watched, you can convince 100% of the people to do the wrong thing. And that one person that does the right thing, they're going to make a Netflix special about you. But you guys should watch this. It really gets into the, can we do life and death decisions in just like a second, and it's wild. It's wild how an unsuspecting person can be suggestible and lead him to carry out the most unthinkable tasks. And that's literally what the entire thing. It's so fast paced that I was just like, Emily, do you remember watching this? So I'm telling Rain about this, right? And Rain's like, yo, yeah, I want to watch this. And then Emily fires off and she's like, wait, we never watched this. And I'm like, Emily, I'm telling you every single episode I've seen of this. And Emily has no recollection of it. And I'm like, here we go. Timeline happened. It's doing it. I'm encapsulated. I'm going to step into that future, Teddy. It's going to happen. Sorry, checking in with the chat still. I'm so far behind. The actual history, Kevin and the toe box killed me yesterday. Dude, I still don't get it. Got my membership again. Let's go, Teresa. Appreciate you. I fought natives for other reservations. They were bigger, but I always want and hate saying that, but it's the truth. Hey, you say what you need to say. Did you ever fight any pirates? Ooh, these are the real questions. Pirates still exist. Somalian pirates is a thing. Much better content since caught me last live stream. Caught the last live stream. I'm glad you're enjoying this. My algorithm is really all over the place. You have no idea. Give us the precious ants. Number one. Hey, Viper, what's going on? NW, nice to see you. Oh man, the true goons coming in. Still doing the things on Glamham. Slapped ham. YouTube is watching Blue. Tried to get it. And the divorce, I want you crowned and you sweet. Whoa. Grip. What is happening? Of course he does. I will never surrender. I'm the mother's. Let's go. My timeline. Yeah, I believe in your timeline it is, but Uranus is a real planet in mine. Your timeline needs to watch for the small crew. What is happening? What kind of pirates? No, big ones, really small. Hey, the small ones are big too. The baby carrots are still carrots, all right? Blue Rose, we could make a prominent native baby unless you're... Okay, interesting. Unapologetically Peaches, nice to see you. What's going on? All right, I'm done. You're fine. We're going to keep it going. Wait, did we watch this one?
We found 4 voids. We found one.
Wait, did I? Yeah, this is the one.
Behind the dream. We found 4 voids. We found one behind the dream stela. We found one behind the head in the top, going down for 25 feet in the body of the Sphinx. We found in the tail another big void. Our team also found another void that we did not announce it yet.
In addition to the big void?
In addition to the big one. But all these voids, we are thinking now, how can we enter inside and see what could contain? And of course, what we will see, it will be shown. And this can show to you that we are not afraid of anything. We are not hiding anything.
This guy is hiding everything and he is gatekeeping. I recently watched him on JRE podcast. All he's good at is smoking his cigar and talking nonsense. When asked to give us the facts and give us the proof, no proof was ever delivered in any of that JRE podcast. I'm sorry. All my credibility is out the window based on that one incident. He could have real credible things he found and stuff, but I realized that he is a gatekeeper and he's not a guy that is going to promote and tell you really how these things. He makes it seem like he knows how the pyramids were built. He says he found the machines, he found all the tools. He found nothing. There's nothing in his book. There's no pictures in his book, but in his mind, it's all happened. So he doesn't realize he stepped into my timeline where it's all nonsense what he's saying, because the people that really know are keeping it under wraps because there must really be something else going on. But this guy definitely does not have the answers, is my feeling. I don't know. I'm biased now. I'm sorry. Checking in with the chat. They're trying to take Uranus. Why? What's in Uranus? It's just a gas. It's a gaseous planet. I'm in Dallas chilling. Let's go. Dallas is amazing. Dude, one of my brothers, doctors is moving to Dallas. We will colonize Uranus. Yes, of course. Not damn Egypt again. Wow, Peach is #1, my new queen. Wait. That guys, yes. You can do multiple things at the same time. It's a serious thing. Peaches are #1. I will. Dude, when I was in visiting my brother, Peaches, he was like, oh, you got to try the handmade peach ice cream. And I was like, I couldn't make it. That guy's always hiding. Yeah, this guy is, bro. He's a fraud. Yeah, see, Shaman knows. He looks like a demon. Oh, he looks like Night of the Living Dead mummy. He looks like... Wait, what? Peaches come in a can. They were out there by a man in a factory downtown. Let's go. That's the face of a guy who eats Oh, snap. Oh, snap. If I had my little way, I'd have peaches every day. Let's go. If I had my way, I would have peaches every day. What is happening here? Are we doing a sing-along? This one with the big... What is happening here? What is happening here? Peaches and cream. He is peanut butter and jealous. Always put cream on the peach. Yo, you know what's crazy? I asked AI to make my... All right, so... I binged a little the other day and I asked AI to make my strawberry ice cream better. And it was like, yeah, just like, let me know what's in the fridge. Took a picture of what's in my fridge. And it like literally told me that, yo, you should melt some strawberry jam, add it as a topping on the ice cream. And then you should grab the maple syrup that I had in the fridge, put it on the ice cream. Then you should... find some like shortbread or any cookies that you have in the pantry. And I'm like, dude, I feel like I got cookies in the pantry. Crumble those up, put them in the ice cream, and then you have like a lazy Sunday shortbread ice cream. And I'm like, this actually sounds pretty good. Tried it out. Guys, AI is a better chef than me. Wait, I'm sorry. This turned into ice cream again. But put cream on the peaches 100%. Put strawberry jam on your strawberry ice cream. It makes it even more strawberry. And then if you have fresh strawberries, it's like 3 strawberry levels all at once. And it's like, boom. Yummy indeed. I've never liked him. He's a proper prize. Yeah, Crows Goes Humor wore off on me. Oh, no. Oh no, Cody, I'm serious. All gravy, baby, or baby gravy. The way this chat. Yeah, exactly. You never know.
Who owns the rights to the interior of the Great Pyramid? NASA.
What?
I was told by one of the guides a couple years ago that they've discovered something technological about it and they want to control it.
That's spooky, man.
They also own the rights to a section of the Grand Canyon. So I took a helicopter down into the Grand Canyon. They said we can't walk to this area. That area I heard had some old carvings or something would be over in this area. So I started trying to walk that way. And this guy pops out of nowhere with all black on, black hat, black military outfit with no logos and an AR-15 and tells me, halt, you can't go any further. I'm like, well, why? I said, what's going on? Oh, didn't they tell you couldn't come over here? I said, well, they did. did, but I'm thinking, I just want to see, what's over here.
Right.
And he says, you can't come. I said, well, why? What? I said, can you just tell me, sir, like, why can't I come over here? He says, NASA owns the rights to this section. You can't come over here.
At the Grand Canyon.
The Grand Canyon.
Do you have any theories of why that is?
This got to be technological. Starts in something with space. And then also, where else? Chaco Canyon. Same situation. So wait a minute. What's going on here? How in the world what are they doing?
Wait, what? I've heard this before. I've heard the Grand Canyon is hiding a bunch of things, and they're like, won't let us go to certain areas for these reasons. And it's anywhere from like, hey, it's military things that they're hiding, or it's ancient tech and archaeology that they're hiding, such as like Egyptian hieroglyphs and stuff, which I've seen many articles and many things, but I haven't seen the proof myself, because they're hiding it from us. Like, but I would love to make that expedition. I don't know how we make it happen. Is we need to sign something? Like, why are they hiding all this information from us? Is it something that's going to hurt us? Why can't I just explore all the regions of the Grand Canyon? Why? They building underground cities. Yeah, they 100% could be. America is Egypt. Yeah, doesn't sound like a true story. Yup, he is lying. That's who is this? Billy Carson. So sometimes his facts haven't been checked out, and sometimes Billy lying. Yeah, Billy lying Carson. And then we know this as well. I'm the best around. Whoa! Keep it simmered down here. We're not trying to abuse or assault our chat here. This chat's awesome, funny. I'm glad you're enjoying it. Yep, he is lying. I am the one with the peaches. I'm the one. What is happening here? They're building. I'm sorry, I already read this. Oh dear, my Billy boy. Well, this is an actual place that is cut off in the. Yeah, I know. That's what I'm saying. Dig, Teddy, dig. Exactly. I had a dream. I flew to the Grand Canyon. Why are we still funding NASA? These are the real questions, because soon they're going to get rid of SpaceX because Trump and Elon are fighting. And now we will only have NASA, so Elon will have nothing to do but sell all his tech to NASA, and then boom, NASA's now going to Mars because, they don't have the tech to do it themselves. And then if Elon actually does it, he's going to break through the firmament, and then boom, all the waters come back. Sorry. AJ from Wi-Files talked about this on Jerry. I like Wi-Files. I like Wi-Files too. Hecklefish is amazing. How do we get this crowning thing? These are the real questions. That was supposed to be a paraphrase Star Wars quote. Oh, I see. How many chat messages do you have? Right now, it says I caught up with the chat, but they'll say that, and then I'll look back, and it'll be like a whole new page.
What do rich people do with all of these rooms in their giant mansions? Have you ever wondered that? Because a lot of times there's only like 1 or 2 people living here. I'm not even criticizing. I legitimately don't know. Like, this place has 17 bedrooms and 25 bathrooms. I get the bathrooms. You would need that many just because it's so huge. You don't want to be that far from one. But if you look up photos of the interior, it's just sitting room after sitting room after sitting room. For what? Like, is this even a good space to host a party? I know this is a ridiculous question, and if any of my viewers are billionaires, come into my comments and laugh at me. But while you're here, explain to me, what do you do with 20 bedrooms? Because I know you're not having 20 friends come and stay for the weekend. So what is all of this? Seriously. Just to be clear, I'm not saying that I'm confused as to why anyone would want a lot of money. There's lots of rich people stuff I would love to have. I would love to have this swimming pool. I would love to have a private chef. But I don't get wanting to have 100,000 square feet of empty house. I mean, if your cat escaped, you would just never find it in there. And I just imagine myself being home alone some night, and it's just me, and how empty the place would feel. How desolate. I mean, is it seriously all just to show off? I mean, how much air conditioning does it take to cool that place?
Yeah, these are the right questions, and I guess when you make it to that level, it really don't matter. It's just to show off. It's a status symbol. All your other billionaire friends are getting one, so why aren't you? Dude, if I got a goon mansion like this, bro, we're partying it up like anything. There'll be a section just for like goon stuff. Like, this is... Wait. Not like the diddler, all right? Wait. Not like the diddler. Not like the diddler, but like just like conspiracy stuff that... Yeah, probably also goons. Oh, right. Interesting. Very interesting. Sounds like the real question to ask, because once I get the Lamborghini, next is the mansion. And when I do get the mansion, 75 million seems like quite a steep price. I don't need that many rooms. Maybe like 10 rooms, 12 rooms. I'm okay being alone in a mansion with many square footage, just for the, just drive things around, just do goon things, do many things. Lil Wayne has a lyric. I have 18 bathrooms. I can, dude. I have the first time I had my godson's dad come to my house, he was like, "Dude, you have 5 bathrooms in your house, dude. You literally have more bathrooms than the average American household. You ever heard that thing?" Lil Wayne says, "I have something 18 bathrooms. I can all day. Like that's what you can do at your house." I'm like, you know what you should do, Teddy? You should like poo in each bathroom, like hold one poo and then just go to each bathroom. Wait, never mind. I'm sorry. We don't need to talk about poo. It's. I love talking about. I have Crohn's. All right. To me, this is normal, but to you, this is getting weird. True that you wouldn't believe how owns. Wait, who owns Gobekli Tepe? NASA too? Who owns it? The earth chokes on bitter wine. Yes, it does. You fill it with furniture and items you collect from around the world. See, that's what I would do. That's what I do from all the goon expeditions. There wasn't much to do back then. Having multiple places to put your mom would be the highlight of your day. Exactly. I need the bathrooms. Yo, Smarty in the house. Nice to see you. What's going on? Saturday. Darn it, Teddy, you can't break through the fur. Exactly. But they're gonna try and make it seem like they did. Goons are great. I would appreciate you. Creepy. 100% creepy. True. That's going to be the Goonland building. Ridiculous. Fairly certain they had large families. Yes, they could have. 25 bathrooms. We need the Goon Pyramid. Let's go. I'm coming to the mansion. No baby. Yeah, exactly. No baby was. This is regular stuff. I just ordered. No. Everyone got too excited too quick. Back in the day. Now it's okay. I think I have a big. Wait, what? Apparently people had lots of months because they didn't want to. Oh, yeah. I'm going to get gold toilet paper. That's a thing. Don't poo in all the rooms. Pull out Game Week. Wait, I have 5 bathrooms. All 2 are like museums. Exactly. Dig tunnels to wherever. I saw someone refer to it as. Wait, what? Can't be. We should take a goon trip to the ice wall, charter a ship, dude. We should. I've wanted to, but Emily says that it'd be bad.
I'm saying that so far, in 100+ years of study of the Great Pyramid, nobody has yet come up with a convincing explanation of how it was built. And particularly, let me continue. Yeah. And particularly how those 70-ton granite blocks.
I found in situ remains of the ramp.
Are there photos of this?
Of course. In my book.
Most of the Great Pyramid is made of limestone, not granite. But those 70-ton granite blocks that roof the so-called King's Chamber, plus another series of 70-ton blocks above that, plus another above that, plus another of that.
It's a brilliant feat of engineering.
It's an incredible feat of engineering.
Let's find the photos of the equipment first. Can't find anything?
It's in my book.
What did you find? Nothing? How is that not online?
Bro, at that point, Joe Rogan had enough. I watched this entire thing. Joe Rogan had enough of him. He's like, bro, I just need to get this guy out of here. That was the shortest JRE podcast. And within 2 hours, it ended. I think he's running stale of people to put in. Now he's got to bring Elon and Trump back and really like duke it out. Like that'd be wild. Have a moderator in there. It's like, bro, imagine like Elon just becomes like freaking plastered with all the sanctions that Trump could raise on his companies just for operating in the US, and he thought he was in good. We'll see. Not trying to go political, just simply reacting. This is quite interesting because I 100% have seen Graham content, and I thought that's what this was going to be. And I just told you about, I've seen this guy at the JRE podcast. This is it. Even Graham knows that this guy is full of BS. He doesn't have the facts. He doesn't know the answers. He's a gatekeeper, and all he's good at is smoking that cigar, and that's really all he's good at. Oh boy. Oh shit, and I'm kind of crossed right now. Oh no, buddy, simmer down, simmer down. You okay? The only photos are in the book. Should I get if you want, you can buy my book. I need money. What's your book? What's your book? Unapologetically Peaches, let's do it. Ice Wall Cruise, let's go. Gojira. The only wait, I'm sorry. Of course. Yeah, there were no photos in his book, bro. It was fake. If we get a laser, we can melt a hole in the wall. Of course, in my book. What a yeah, there is nothing in his book. We should make a drink called Goontang. Dude, have you ever had Tang? It's like orange drink. It's actually pretty good. I feel like that should be the Goon drink. Tang. Or what's the other one I've had? Rasna. Have you ever had Rasna? Rasna. It's like an Indian orange Tang. It's also pretty good. The Egypt got Elon called Trump a PDF. How do you rekindle after that? I mean, then Trump goes back and tells that Elon's had been to Diddy parties or something. I don't know. I've been thinking this whole time. Exactly. Joe ain't got time for that. I'm barely hanging on to reality. It's all good, buddy. Hang in there. Hit the like for Teddy Peaches. All the goons move in, have a goon festival. I like that. If I'm not at work, I'm busy baking. Exactly. It's Goontide. I did it. Ooh, I was bad. I got a big box of donuts. We're gonna pick out. Is it Voodoo Donuts? What kind of donuts? Dunkin' Donuts? Drink Tang as a kid. Regularly love Tang. It ain't if you enjoy it, time to get paid. Easily just convert from PDF to some other type of file. I see what you did there.
Vanilla ice cream is the world's first food made from plastic waste. You may have missed the recent discovery that Drumstick brand cones aren't actually made with real ice cream and therefore don't melt. This made me question what other of my favorite so-called ice cream treats don't actually contain ice cream and are just filled with disgusting fillers. So I went to Trader Joe's and Target today and bought 6 different ice cream novelties, and I'm going to leave them out for 24 hours to see which melt and which stay intact. The main discovery with Drumsticks is that they don't say ice cream on the front, they say frozen treat, and only one of the 6 that I got says frozen treat and the rest claim to be ice cream. And if that's true, that should mean 5 out of 6 of these are going to melt, right? I added in a standard vanilla ice cream scoop just to show how they should melt, put them each in their own separate plates, and recorded them 4 separate times to see how they progressed. The Oreo cone was the only one I bought that didn't claim to have ice cream, although when I was cutting that one in relation to the other cone treats, I really didn't notice that much of a difference, which made me concerned. I set these down and checked back in after 30 minutes, and there really wasn't much melting at all. The regular ice cream and the ice cream bars were melting, but that was truly it. And then when I checked about an hour in, it was about the same for most of them except for those 2 again. And after 2 total hours, this is what we had. I did a close-up this time of each treat so you could get a better look. Besides the 2, they did all seem to be consistently melting. The Target cone definitely was melting more than the other 2, but I'm very curious to see what's going to happen after 24 hours, so come back tomorrow and I'll share the results.
Healthy poison. Probably still gonna eat drumstick ice creams. Been eating them ever since I was a kid. Been eating that plastic. I mean, the plastic's already in me, making me strong. Cool. Lokma donuts. Never had them. Really good though. Then again, pretty hard to. Then again, pretty hard to mess up. Yeah, it is pretty hard. You don't put sugar, and then it's like had to mess this up. We love you back. We love you back. Elon getting a diddler. Oh boy, what? Not the ice cream. No. What? Who doesn't eat the box? Nice cream. I always eat the box. I buy no sugar popsicles. Yeah, that's a good. Yeah, no sugar popsicles, pretty good. Well, at least we can know which brand can withstand body temperature. Yeah, some of these videos ruin my life. Yeah. She thought the ice cream she scooped is actually ice cream. That was why I was like, bro, it's all fake. At this point, healthy poison. Need to see what happens when you don't observe the ice cream. Oh, snap, put it in a box and it turns into Schrodinger's ice cream. R.I.P. real ice cream. My popsicle melted on me. I put it back into the freezer. So this is how we become immortal. I hope she eats the plates and the tables. No waste. Homemade ice cream is the best. Eat the things. Eddie, yes, nice to see ya. My popsicle doesn't melt. Wait. You stop it. You stop it, lazy shaman. Yeah, it's good today, Ants. At least British junk food doesn't have as much junk in it. The spiral is on Trader Joe's and now ice cream. I'm scared. I thought milkshakes were real at McDonald's till I worked. Yeah, I worked at McDonald's. The milkshakes aren't real. It's like non-dairy, dude. It's non-dairy, bro. You like anyone can eat those. I was gonna say something about popsicles, but nah, ice things. Oh no, blue. That milkshake ain't bring no boys to the yard. It's not evil. Real ingredients. I love pasta. Shaman. That's called. Oh boy. Oh boy.
Look at how this is falling its way all the way down that slope. What kind of force could have moved a stone this big? This is a piece of solid basalt that is at least 10 tons. At least 10 tons. And it was thrown down here from some kind of incredible event. Now come closer. I want to show you something. This is evidence for what could have caused it. Here is some of the best evidence for vitrification I've ever seen. You can actually see where the rock is completely melted right here on this side of the surface, showing that the sun hit right in this zone right here. Look at the actual melting, the pocketed effect, and even turning it into like a very, very brown-like color where it literally melted, almost turning it like obsidian glass, which of course we're finding on the surface here. But this is incredible. Just think about what this could have been. Maybe part of the main altar site? We don't know. Only the top surface remains. It looks like it was broken away and then thrown down the slope.
You know, we can't figure this out. We can't figure out how the pyramids were moved and those granite blocks were put in there. Like, who has the answers? To me, at this point, previous civilization that was once reset. That's the only thing. I mean, we don't even have the tech to do it. Nothing to pass down. None of the hieroglyphs, none of the glyphs say how it was constructed. It's got to be a resetted civilization. What's going to be left when our reset happens? What are the things that are going to be left behind? I feel like everything is just going to be a grand reset again. Everything's just going to go. Everything's made out of wood, metal, plastic, concrete. Maybe the concrete stays a little bit. I had to cough, sorry. Not sure. Not really sure. But these are the right questions. Was it Space Force? Banned spoons on the moon? Wait, what? I had 2 today, 2 popsicles. There you go. There you go. Protest ice cream things. Like 8 studies now show that eating poison, healthy poison. I love how random these videos are. Yeah, they are really all over the place. My algorithm is this wild. Best live for a while. Does anyone ever suggest how they proposed the stone was melted back then? I mean, I think it's like a worldly reset, like an asteroid type reset, maybe, or like another species type reset that visited and then left. May visit again. Dragons, Cody. Dragons. That's the answer. I've had. Wait, what? That rock almost crushed the Orokai general, the Anunnaki general. Stu, of course, didn't think of the dragons. I know, because we don't have a dragon anymore telling us about the dragons. You guys remember when we had a dragon? Stone can be manipulated using frequencies. It might have been lifting and shaping. Yeah, cymatics. I blame aliens. Serial, how you doing? I 100% believe you. The aliens is the right answer. Canyon will be left behind. That's why you can't go there. Yeah, but we didn't construct the Grand Canyon. I'm saying things like we've constructed. These things were constructed, right? Unless the Grand Canyon was also interesting, maybe. What's up, Teddy? They moved it with the mind power. Let's go, Selmo Fudd. Nice to see you. How you doing? Dang, that's awesome. And that it holds the secrets about our history. NW, good thought. NW, yeah. NW really thinking the things. NW really thinking the things. How you doing, NW? How are things? The world knows about. Whoa! What is happening here?
The true origin story of the iPhone, which is that Steve Jobs, his wife used to hold these barbecues. One time he was at this barbecue and the husband of one of her friends worked for Microsoft, and he's like rubbing Steve Jobs' face in it saying, oh, we've invented the future of computing. It's this pad thing with a stylus. So Monday morning, Jobs comes into Apple, furious, swearing, and going, right, we're going to prove this prick wrong. It's not stylus, it's a finger. And from that barbecue came the iPhone. It was not good for Microsoft that guy went to that barbecue there.
Yo, I've heard many variations of the story on how Steve Jobs came out with the iPhone versus the iPod, uh, and then the iPod Touch. But it sounds like he's a avid mushroom lover, and he would do these hallucinogenic substances, and then one of these like mad uh, hallucinations that he got this idea of a handheld device, and that started that iPod generation, and then that slowly turned into the phone, and then the touchscreen and everything else, was incorporated into this as it evolved. So it was like, I think, I don't know what story I want to believe, but I kind of like the story of where he was being a mushroom lover and it happened during a hallucinogenic trip, but I don't know. I don't know. Interesting. Good to know. 57 watching and only 39 likes. What happened to the other 17, 18 people? Come on now. Anyone remember Magellan the Dragon from the children's puppet show called Eureka's Castle, written by R.L. Stein way back in the day? No, but I watched a lot of R.L. Stein stuff like Goosebumps. The dragon has forsaken us. Why have you? Knows anything about the rocks? He knows a lot about rocks. His name is Barack. True story time. Yeah, I remember that dragon. I wouldn't be surprised if Bill Gates bugged him. He calls him up. He was the one at the backyard barbecue. He's like, "Yo, listen. Hey, look here, Steve. Look at all this." Oh my God. Imagine. It's like Messi and Ronaldo type love. Blue Rose, I'll take you. Whoa. What's happening here? This is just becoming into a dating chat. Friendliest, not the song that never ends. So if I do enough, I become Steve Jobs. 100%. That could be. There's a good on HBO Max. What is it? What is it called? I've heard many people have, but who was that? Who was the one we just learned about? Jojo Siwa just had this happen. Anyone remember that Dragon Slayer Night arcade game? There's an inhaling. Dude, I need to find one of these things. I don't know anyone that can give me one, but I need to figure out how I can attain one just to see what I would. Never mind. Chat got real. Yes, chat got real fast. It goes on and on, my friend. Unlike that mean one. Handstand, you need a turtleneck too. I hate those things. I'll always be bored. Didn't Disney have a dragon? Disney had a dragon? Kailasa Temple in Pakistan, deconstructed, unbelievable laser etched. Wait, Kailasa Temple? Oh, yeah, I thought that was in no, I'm thinking of the Mount Kailash. Never mind. Teddy, you missed a lot of cheeky moments. A lot of the cheeky moments aren't being shown. It seems like my chat is being filtered. So thankfully he missed those. Yes, I appreciate it. Thank you, chat. Thank you, chat, for filtering out the things that I shouldn't read. Some of you guys are going to look at this and be like, oh my God, they're catching on. But then you have to start to realize that, hey, they were making all the parts anyway. So they had all the things to reconstruct anything and make their own versions and make them even better. Yeah. Everything's made in China. You don't think SpaceX was made in China? Oh yeah, all those parts are manufactured in the US. Okay, buddy. Okay. Oh boy. Yeah, so this is one test fail, but they probably learned a bunch from this failure and they're going to keep doing the tests, and soon they're going to be a competition. Which one are you going to trust? Which one are you going to trust? Definitely not the Boeing ones. Maybe SpaceX ones. Those seem to have the best track record. Maybe the Blue Origin, that seems to be okay. I mean, it doesn't really go into space. You just kind of just do like a whoop-de-loop and you just come right back. Figment was the name of the Disney dragon. I thought you were talking about Mulan. Mushu. Shumu? Musu? I already forgot. I'm glad. I have many friends that do. Thankfully he missed those. Common side effects on HBO Max. Okay, I will check that out. Good to know. Hey Sean, what's going on, Sean? What's up, goons? Your boy Sean back in the coolest place to be, YouTube, exploring the weird with the most awesome group of people on the planet Earth, the Triple G community. Love you, goons. We love you back, Sean. Thank you. I remember having the iPod Touch with the phone apps. Yeah, exactly. Still got that, bro. Sounds like when you flush a toilet on the plane. Just believe it's real. I just believe it's real. Could be India, not Pakistan. Yeah, that's. I was thinking it was India too. That's why I was like, interesting. Interesting. I mean, would it still be Mile High Club, or would we call it like 10,000 Mile Club? I mean, what do you call it? I'm too old to be I mean, what did then you turn into what? What's after a GILF? What do you turn into after that? Is Cougar before MILF? I don't know. Oh my God, so much love. Hey everyone, sorry I don't join in more, but I promise I'm always in the background somewhere. Just can't always join the chat. We appreciate you, Sean, regardless. China secret. I can't believe I got the wrong typing too fast. You're fine. You're fine. That's what I was thinking, right? Yeah, I think it's a PILF. What's PILF? Mugu Gaipan. Yeah, it's actually pretty good. Mugu Gaipan. It's like a egg thing, right? Or is that the one with the they give you a layer and like you make your own things and eat it? Must be a Timu rocket. Oh boy, not Timu. That is what she said. All right, we got 3 more.
We found out in the 50s that if you got up in the morning and went to work and did a good day's work, the things got better. You got promoted or you got more money. You were able to buy furniture. You could have more children. The children could have better clothes, and life just improved. We knew it was because you went to work. But I'm not sure our children realized that. They saw simply that the clothes got better, the house got bigger, the neighborhood got nicer. And I have a strong suspicion that what happened in the late 60s was that the kids who rebelled took it for granted that life would improve automatically.
But there's also an element of, why didn't you show it to them? Why didn't you break it down for them? Why did you make life so easy for them? Why? I mean, a part of parents' job is also to make sure you make the life a little bit hard for your kids. When you threaten your kids, make sure you follow through on your threats. You got to do it. Anyways, what a good-looking couple. Good for you.
Yeah, I'm glad they raised 5 children, and those 5 children seem to be doing well. It seems like they figured out what works for them. They grew up in the right neighborhoods. Definitely, this is a thing. As a parent, I will tell you, I don't know. I thought this was going to be something else, but as a parent, everyone tries to tell you how to parent. Everyone's like, hey, back when you were a kid, this is how I raised it. This is how I did it when I was a kid. There's no right or wrong way to parent. It is a truthfully learning thing, and I think it's going to be a blame that the parents always take depending on how the kid acts, but really it's also dependent on the kid. Sometimes it takes 2 to tango, and the kid also needs to work with you. And what this guy said hits me so hard, which is like, hey, you need to follow through on your threats, on what you say, because if you don't follow through and you have a pushover, you start giving them everything, then you start having those snobby kids as well, and that does become a thing on the parents. It's like even the tiniest things that you think you're being a good parent, I'm buying her all the things that they ask me to buy, I'm doing all the things so she's the happiest, but it's like they don't understand, hey, you need money, you need these, you need to instill some of these things onto them. And I think that is a valid point that the guy brings up. Interesting. There's no right or wrong way. Hey, you would be surprised with the amount of kids that I interact with, especially at drop-offs at daycare, with playing with people online, like multiplayer games, listening to how they parent, or even sometimes their kids are on the game, and I'm like, bro, this is wild. It's wild. Everyone's different. There's no right or wrong way. There's no right or wrong way. Just have the children, just raise the children, have the families. Don't believe the mainstream media. This is not one thing that I feel like I could have done much sooner, especially with Emily, is have the kids sooner. But every year always felt like, hey, is this the right time? Is this the right time to bring a kid into this timeline? Does it make sense? We're right about to go to World War III, and she would always push it off. But finally, a decade later, we finally got it done. But Sorry. Hopefully that helps somebody. I'm gonna check in with the chat. Got 2 more. Mugu Gaipon. I remember Dragon Slayer, wicked game. Dragon Slayer, that was a quest in RuneScape that I freaking loved. You have to beat Aragon the dragon, covering all the bases on Ilfums. Must be sorry. Do SpaceX rockets explode all the time? Yeah, and they learn so much from the data, so it's a learning thing as well. Sabertooth Tiger is next. Pat, an amazing game, had an amazing graphics and gameplay for back in the day. What? Elon is prone to. This is a reaction video inception right now. Yeah, I know. I'm easily forgotten once gone so or so. She has my experience. Blame the TV for the downfall of society. Here, smirking. Hey, do the things. No one worthy of your timeline. Blue, smirking. Learn through experience. I'm wheezing. I'm goofy. And I'm like Quagmire. Blame the movies. Blame the TV. Blame the video games, but don't blame me. I love that Moldegard. I love that. The guy, podcaster guy, looks like the guy that is over the Egyptian history, but young. Oh my God, Cody, you now I can't unsee it. Give him a cigar and let him lie. Yeah, I know. Now I can't unsee it. Yes, he looks like he would try and sell you the pyramids, bro. Let me tell you, I got these knives. I can sell you a Cutco knife. Did this couple make the spicy snacks? I love spicy snacks. Yes, he does. It seems today that all you see is violence in movies, and yes, still relevant.
What the fuck is happening?
Okay, I didn't realize like this was in America, or no, where was this in Thailand? Where was this? I'm sorry, I didn't see where it was. But like the person recording it was a flat out American. Rooftop pool in an earthquake. Yeah, where was this rooftop? In Bangkok. Yeah, so Thailand, right? Yeah, that was an American. I was like, WTF is happening? Yeah, lady, go back to your phone, all right? Don't worry about it. But that guy is living, man. Like if I was caught in this, bro, I'm out. But at the same time, you go out and what? All of a sudden the water from the pool washes you off the freaking skyscraper? Nah, that ain't worth it. Oh man, that is scary. But at the same time, if the building collapses, you're on the best spot. You're on the top, bro. Everything else is going to be underneath you. So you're on the top level. That could work out. Sorry, I'm just trying to be like Survivor, right? How are you gonna live? Oh man, Teddy blowing through the comments. I'm not. I really am not. The comments are not updating. So if you guys are saying some naughty things, I am not seeing the naughty things. I literally am going through the comments as they're coming in. Nice wave pool. Oh yeah, wave pool. Love them. I got a spicy. Oh yeah, this was basically wave pool. I got a spicy taki. He'll read them later. It's his quirk blue. When are all those good old-fashioned family values? Where are all those good old-fashioned family values? Bet if dude stayed in the pool, he'd not only be in Bangkok, but have a bank. Terry responding to the comments is better than the videos, in my opinion. That's what they say. New self-cleaning water box. Lol, at Stu. He just needs to swim against the current. Bro, you don't hold on to something, that water is going to spill right over, bro. Be careful. The water would have been brown. All gas, no brakes. Let's go. Let's go. Love that channel. Channel 5 all the way. Andrew. All right, I got one more video, then I'm out of here.
Almost at the top, but on the way, I'm noticing that this is definitely carved, like a carved bath. I think this is a water collection. The water would drip off the rock and hopefully filter through the rock, actually. And this could, I mean, doesn't look it, but could be drinkable. Looks like the same here. That's definitely what this is, a carved out pool to be able to collect rainwater and fresh water to drink. You can even see it was obviously part of a structure that has since eroded away. Anyway, let's continue up to the top. Right away, we got some old structures here. Maybe an old defensive tower. Too close to the cliff though, I reckon that's why it's gone. Maybe there was a wall here that is now crumbled away. Oh, we're just below the ruin now. How on earth did people get up here before those ladders were installed? Those are big metal ladders. They will not match the timeline of these ruins. Wow, we have made it. Oh, we're on the summit. Wow. Look at that. Look at that view. That is insane. This is insane. Oh, and look here. I think this is some more evidence that there was a castle. This would have been built so in case of a siege, they could store fresh water from rain here. Look at this. Oh my goodness. All right, let's go check out the ruins.
Dude, what the hell? Where is this guy? Yeah, 100%. It appears to be a castle, and you're doing the things. This is kind of what I want to do. Start exploring and being like, what is there actually to find? And then, boom, you start finding the tools, and you're like, hey, this is all the things they're trying to hide from us. But it sounds like this castle went through it, man. It's completely demolished. I mean, what happened? What happened? I have many, many questions here. Interesting. Very interesting. How do I get here? And then how did you get there? How did you know that there were ruins there? Is this just a known thing and people are just like, or are they not aware of it as in the elites, and that's why they haven't put this off limits yet? You know, they're like, oh shit, another thing we forgot. That looks like Devil's Punch Bowl in Palmdale area. Okay, so you know this. I'm Native American Quagmire. What can I say? You're fine. Ancient ruins are super cool. Dude, this is super cool. There's so many things. And he definitely found like a water like pool or collecting area. I think he's right. Oh, clearly needs to poke something. He is. He's going to poke himself. He's going to come back in next live stream and be like, no, I did the things. And be like, it's all good. It's okay to poke. Nature's Goon Juice. He built the before he hit record. The Crows needs a poke shift. He's pretty excited. Butter chicken poutine. Wait, is that a thing? Wait. NW, are you still here? Is this a thing? Butter chicken poutine sounds pretty good. What's up, Teddy and the Ganja crew? Hope y'all having an awesome weekend. Hope you are too. Realize. Love you too. How you doing? Haven't seen you in a hot bit. It's been a while. He just needs to... I'm sorry, I read this. Instant pole shift leads one way to think about who runs the media and why. Yeah, 100%. Girl goes. I'm sorry, I read this. Let's take over the castle. It's all we need to survive if we rebuilt it. Dude, let's do it. That I've already read this. I'm down. All right, Crow, we'll fix that. Giggity. You can say giggity. Giggity, go. All right. All right, Goonmeyer. These adventure video guys are disappearing. Dude, are they disappearing? See, that's also weird. They're seeing the things. I'm eating butter chicken poutine. Wait, did you make it yourself? Is this something you know? It's so good, Teddy. Come, dude. I went to Canada and this guy only gave me the regular poutine. I didn't get to try the butter chicken poutine. Damn it. He took me to a restaurant called Gabby's, though. It was pretty good. I had poutine there. I'm Quagmire after seeing internet. Yes. You got that one big hand. He's like, where you been? No, I'm just going to go back to my house and just watch that internet. Yeah. A ton of food today. Oh, I love that. Dang. I totally fall in caves. Yeah. I'm playing with my... Whoa. Juggling joke. I see. You didn't see Steve while in Canada? No, I didn't see Steve while in Canada. I was in Toronto. All right, guys, that is it. I am out of here. I hope you guys had a wonderful time watching with... Whoa, what the hell? Why is this cut like this? Why? What did I do? Let me see. Goodbye. No. Yeah, I guess you got this version of me. Welcome. Hey, how's it going? Seriously, why is it not wide angle like it normally is? Why are you doing this to me, camera? Why you got to cut my thing? Cut my life into pieces. This is my last resort. Suffocation. Spread the lens. I don't know how. It won't let me spread the lens. It's just stuck like this. Do I have to like add a new layout? I don't know. I'm screwed. What do I do? Add a camera slot. May I redo it, I guess? Make a whole new scene? How about this? I'll make a whole new scene. Yeah, sure. Save new layout. Will it show? There we go. This freaking thing, bro. Why? Can I move these around? I can't even move it around. So now I need to remember this is this, this is this, this is this, this is this, this is this. Oh my God. You're so mean. You're so mean. All right, cool. Good to know. Hey, we're doing things. Stay blessed, fam. Cut my slice into pizzas. I'm Spiral. If you leave, I started singing. No breathing. Gonna watch more Explore the Weird videos. Victoria Ferguntega. I'm sorry. All right, guys, have a wonderful rest of your weekend and have a wonderful week ahead. I hope you guys get all the things that you envision and all the things happen that you want. Hey, it starts with you. Be the positive person in your timeline. If negative things are impacting you or negative occurrences are occurring, hey, see it with a different light. Approach that situation. Approach it like it is a knowledge transfer of sorts, and it may change the way you see it. All right, that is it. Stay home, stay safe, don't be a hero. And for the live stream edit, if there's videos on the screen right now, click on either one of them to continue the Goon Fix. The one in the middle, you can subscribe. I will see you guys next time. Goodbye. 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 Stay home, stay safe. Goodbye.